Welcome to the Los Culeros podcast, where the arrows fly straight and the conversations stay real. We're your hosts, Jose Jara and Josh Peña. We're just a couple of everyday guys with a growing love for the archery, the outdoors, and the journey that comes with both. By no means are we pros or veterans, but we're all in. Whether you're new to the bow or have years under your belt, you're welcome here. This podcast is all about sharing stories, learning from guests, and building a community around the sport we've grown to love. So grab your bow, lace up your boots, and join us as we dive into archery, hunting, and life, one shot at a time.
All right, man. Welcome back to another episode. I got Josh with me.
What's up?
How's it going, man?
Going good, man. Kind of tired.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
So we're gonna talk about a couple of things today. I want to talk about Sober October, little gear talk, and then what makes a hunt successful. And then like another thing too is like refocusing after a failed stalk or a bad day. That might be something that we can get into. But let's start with this Sober October. So first of all, you down?
Yeah, man. I've been doing it for a minute now, so it's just a little bit of extra stuff. Being that it's October, I don't drink as much as I used to anymore.
Mhm.
So that's like every month, sober month.
Yeah,
And then
same.
I don't smoke weed or anything like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's pretty much always sober.
Sweet.
Unless there's something going on like the fights or something, or
Mhm.
I'm out, which is rare. I'll have a couple of beers, but yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah, so
been a
I
while.
started doing Sober October kind of like a check, just to make sure that it wasn't something that was taking over, losing the grip on.
Mm-hmm.
I used to drink a lot back in the day. I really cut back on that, but for me, the hardest part is I don't do caffeine, and
Yeah.
the first couple of days are the roughest ones for me. And last year I did it October, and then I think half of November,
Mm-hmm.
just because I felt like, oh man, I let this caffeine
Just keep going.
Yeah, I kind of let this caffeine kind of get a hold of
So
me.
what do you do to replace caffeine? Like, how do you deal with it?
So I just don't drink it, and that's kind of like the
But like,
check.
you don't find another way to get that energy,
I haven't.
like a cleaner way?
No, I haven't. I just kind of get off of it, and then first couple of days I get like really bad headaches
Mm-hmm.
and nightmares. And
Really?
then
Oh yeah.
and then after that I'm good.
There's a whole science to that shit. It's like that DMT stuff, where like
Shit, I don't know what it is.
you're basically the what the hell's the word? You're
Overstimulated? I don't know.
I don't want to say the wrong word. You're depriving
Yeah.
your brain of the
It-
chemical.
it's definitely
so
like,
whenever you get off of it, it comes back. You're like
Yeah.
basically robbing your brain of sleep.
It's definitely a withdrawal, man.
Yeah.
It feels like, because man, it's so easy to just feel a little tired, grab caffeine. And some of these drinks that we drink nowadays, the caffeine on them is insane if you don't pay attention.
Yeah.
You're consuming 800-900 milligrams of caffeine a day, and I'm pretty bad with it, especially like in the morning. Make some coffee in the office and sit down, check some emails. So have a cup of coffee,
Mm.
and then if we have any Teams meetings or any other meetings, grab some more coffee, and then make my rounds through the plan. If it's chilly, if it's cold, grab some coffee.
That's gonna be the big test. Is
Yeah.
it's cooling off now, so the mornings are a little bit more chilly, and
Yeah, definitely.
that coffee is like, oh yeah, to be
Mhm.
really really good
Yeah,
right
there's
now.
definitely
But-
some like herbal teas that you can drink, and that was kind of one of the things that I was looking at today. I was asking my friend ChatGPT, to-
your buddy.
my buddy, to give me a hand with some better alternatives for caffeine.
And did you print that out too?
I printed that out. I had like on the very last page,
Oh,
it
I
talks
see
about, like,
drink
options.
suggestions.
Yeah, drink suggestions.
Okay.
And that's something that I was like, yeah, maybe I'll look at that, because sometimes
Mhm.
man, it's hard to walk into a convenience store and there's like so many refrigerators, but all of them are sugar and caffeine and so just kind of finding something that wasn't going to mess with that.
Yeah.
And so far day one wasn't too bad. Started my morning a little rough, but
This
Oh.
thing right here says herbal teas. Does that include that yerba mate?
It doesn't, because that yerba mate has a shit ton of caffeine.
Yeah, but is it natural
It's
caffeine?
natural caffeine,
Okay.
but I'm trying to not do
Like
caffeine
no
at all.
caffeine.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, just to reset.
Because like not to cut you off or anything, but like the diet plan that I ended up jotting down or whatever. The pre-workout, man, it doesn't say anything about taking any kind of pre-workout.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's just there's a workout schedule and then there's a meal schedule. It doesn't say anything about any kind of supplements outside of fish oil and creatine.
Right.
But the pre-workout is like 2 slices of wheat bread
Mhm.
with 2 teaspoons of peanut butter and an apple.
Yeah,
And that's supposed to give you enough energy to.
yeah.
That's what I was getting at, like the replacement part of the caffeine, like your
That's a good
energy.
question.
Maybe an apple.
Yeah, something.
Yeah, so that's something
Mhm.
natural.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, definitely that. And I did give myself an out. I did say, you know, I was gonna allow myself to have some pre-workout or some caffeine if I went to the gym or if I did a
Mhm.
run. You know, but to day one, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do that in the morning, get a little run in, and then nope, didn't do it. So
Yeah. Well,
we'll see.
It's still early.
It's still early. Yeah,
Yeah,
still
I'm
early.
planning on going to the gym after this. But I'm fucking tired, bro. I'm beat. It's been a long week already. It's been a
Yeah.
long month. It's the
Shoot,
first
tell me
day.
about it, man.
But I started this plan. Let's see. I went with Vic on Thursday or Friday. I think it was Thursday, Friday, and then Saturday was a rest day. But I started this whole new plan with new meals and everything on Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just tired, bro. I went to the gym last night for I don't know about 45 minutes or so, and
Mm-hmm.
just couldn't get into the swing of things. I was sitting there in the middle of an exercise and freaking yawning.
Yeah.
And then
Been there.
yeah, go home. It's like midnight. I have to get up at 5. It's been rough, but it's just because I haven't been doing it.
Yeah,
So
man.
I think once I get used to it, it'll be just
Just
fine.
getting back into the routine things.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah.
That's what it
And part of
is.
the reason why I started doing the sober October, there was a method to my madness. Most of my hunts have been January, so I would do, sober October, kind of do like a cleanse per se,
Mhm.
and then start to eat a little bit better and start to get in shape and start to get back into the gym, and then January would come. I'd feel like I was in a better place, physically and mentally, because sometimes you don't put a lot of focus on your mental state, and especially caffeine, man, like how much it affects your sleep habits when you drink it all day and it's hard to kind of go to bed at night.
Yeah.
That's one of the things that I do like about sober October is I sleep way better.
Why wouldn't you want to sleep better though?
Yeah, I don't know, it's one of those things, but it's so easy to not think about it and grab a soda or grab something to drink and it have caffeine
Yeah.
in it.
That's probably been my biggest struggle right now because not only am I not doing like no alcohol,
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to do no caffeine, and then no sugar,
Yeah,
and then just more water, man. That's just the water portion has been
Yeah.
hard on me because I mean I like my sodas.
dude.
I'm not supposed to be drinking sodas because
Same.
of conditions that I'm in, but
Yeah,
I like to have a soda every now and then. But
Yeah.
just a lot more water and I have those Squenchers,
Yeah.
the sodium stuff.
there you go.
They're okay, but that's a lot of salt too.
Yeah,
A lot of
Yeah.
salt. And then today I was like, I was short on the meal, so I stopped by the gas station and picked me up some protein drinks.
there you go.
So I was like, all right. I made it through the day today, but yeah, it's been a pretty good adjustment from what I'm used to because
Yeah.
I'm used to not eating all damn day,
Mhm.
dude, and just having dinner.
Yeah,
And now it's like, okay, and I got my breakfast set up.
yeah. That's the
I
one
got
thing I
a
can't do, man.
mid-morning snack.
Breakfast.
You can't?
I don't know what it is. Like I don't know. And it's like they say it's the most important meal of the day. But
Yeah.
it's hard for me like to get breakfast like when I'm working. Like now when we go on vacation stuff like that, I wake up a little bit later. grab breakfast, but I think
That's crazy. You don't need breakfast in your normal life, bro. That's
no,
what
yeah,
at fucking
it's what you need it
camp
the most.
and camp
It,
your eggs and tuna.
yeah, hell yeah, and it's weird. I don't know what it is, man, but
That's mindset.
it's that, and then my like internal clock is
Uh-huh.
set to like my work schedule. So
Mm.
like 9:20, I'm starting to get a little hungry, and then 11:45, I'm hungry, and then 2:20, I'm like I can use a snack, and then 4:15 rolls around, I'm starting to get hungry again, and I'm like, all right, time for dinner.
Yeah.
And then
Dude, I wake up fucking starving,
do
bro.
you?
Yeah.
Man, I wish I did. I don't.
And I still won't eat.
Yeah.
Now I do, but it's simple. Like my meal plan starts with 4 eggs, 4 scrambled eggs.
Mhm.
I like a cup and a half of oats and a banana,
Mm.
and that's breakfast. But it's no sugars or no nothing. But
Yeah.
it's hard, dude.
I know. I was printing out. I don't know if you saw my meal plan that I printed
Yeah,
out.
I was looking at it.
I was like, ask my buddy ChatGPT to make me one. And
Yeah, it's cool though, 'cause like it's a different breakfast every day,
yeah.
and
So I think the plan is on Sunday I'm gonna do some meal prepping for the week.
Yeah.
And then get it all put together and do that. And it also helps out not to dirty a whole lot of dishes and not to worry about what we're doing for dinner.
I know I
or
got in trouble
lunch.
for that. I think it was Monday morning, dude. I got up. She's like, you gotta make your breakfast and stuff. I was like, all right. So I made my breakfast and stuff, got it all going. And she comes up. She was like, all this stuff from this morning. I was like, yeah,
Yeah.
my bad. I washed it before I left the house, but it's like, yeah, I used a lot of shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, Chat GPT, man. I mean, if you use it as a good tool,
Yeah.
let's see where it goes. So it wasn't even sober October that started me trying to, get a plan together.
Yeah.
It's I want to put on a little bit more weight.
Okay.
So, it's real specific stuff. Like I'm 39.
Mm-hmm.
I weigh 190.
Yeah.
I want to get to 210 lean.
Right.
What do I need to do to get there?
Right.
Workout and meal plan. And
Yeah.
it broke it all down. And then it's like, do you want a day-to-day thing? It's
Mhm.
like, sure, let's do that. And it's
Yeah.
like, do you want a grocery list? Like, yeah. What's my best option for value? So I don't break the bank.
Yeah.
And it's like,
That's the cool thing about ChatGPT. You can
dude,
be
it's
specific.
awesome, bro.
You can be specific, and it'll get you to exactly what you want to get to.
Yeah.
You can tell them I have $60 in my pocket, and I want to feed 8 people, and
Yeah.
this is what they're allergic to. This is what they like and don't like, and it'll figure something out.
Yeah.
I
mean, a Mexican, you go buy a loaf of bread and some bologna and
Hell
cheese,
yeah.
bro.
Shit, real quick.
That's it. Feed 40 people. Fucking $10.
easily. But yeah, so it's
yeah, it's cool. I see that you have a lot of different a different meal for every day, and that's like, damn, I don't have that. Mine is like the same shit every single day.
Oh, okay.
But
you know what? That's easier though, because like I did that for a while, and like you can do like chicken or salmon, and then rice and vegetables, and you can literally put it on the Blackstone, and you can make a big batch, and you can just separate it, weigh it, and separate it.
Yeah,
And it's
that's where it's at right now, because it's saying like you cooked all your meats at the beginning of the week. Sunday is what it suggested, but you cook it all plain, everything plain.
Yeah.
And then when you're gonna eat that, before you heat it up, then you add your spice. So
right.
One day you can have paprika and garlic, and next day you can have lemon pepper.
Yeah.
You can have just normal pepper. It's just a different taste every day, so it doesn't get any boring fast.
Yeah. I think that's the main thing for people too, is like when you start to meal prep, people just like think it's gonna be plain and boring.
Yeah. And it can be.
It can be. Definitely can be, but there is ways to make it a little bit more interesting or more like manageable.
I think I need to get me an ice chest, bro. Like one for the van, for the work van.
Yeah.
So I can carry it with me and stuff. And then I also want to get like something where I can heat up the food. I mean, I have a power inverter in there, but I want to blow the damn thing up.
The Pelican makes a cool little ice chest, like that lunchbox.
And then it cools and heats?
No, it just cools. It just cools. But and then who else? I think Black & Decker makes like a heating one that you can set a time to.
Yeah.
There's a bunch. You could
It's just
definitely
crazy
look
because
into.
like in my line of work, it's
You're on,
lunch.
you're on the go.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
on the go a lot, and that's one of the reasons why I don't eat or I don't even take a lunch
Yeah.
sometimes. So what it comes down to before I started this plan is like I wouldn't eat. I would just go through all my work orders,
Mhm.
get them all done, and then on the way home, I'll just drop by a drive-through real quick,
Yeah.
pick up a chicken sandwich or something, and hit the road, and just stay on the clock. But it's it just depends on what kind of day. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
If it's just a
definitely.
light day, like maybe 2-3 work orders,
Yeah.
then I'll just wait till I get home.
Yeah.
And then on busy days like today, I didn't have time to take a lunch.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like I'm eating on the go.
Yeah. Yeah, that's one thing, man. Um, if you guys are still listening, drop some comments on what you guys have meal prepped in the plan, what you guys like and don't like about it. We don't get whole lot of comments yet, but we do read every single one of them. So, we'll give you guys a shout out if you guys post something, and we're working on some giveaways, guys. Also, so if you guys interact, give us some feedback on what you guys want to hear, don't want to hear. Um, you know, we're more than happy to give you guys a shout out and working on getting some giveaways for you guys as well.
Yeah, if you guys can get us to, let's say, because we're just starting off with this, we can get to like 100. What do we have on Spotify? Do you know?
Sure, I could check. I don't
Yeah.
know. But I think you're on track there. I think we want to set a goal of 100.
Yeah, let's do 100. And if you're an archer, we will get you a dozen arrows.
Yeah.
Um, probably some Easton 5.0s or we'll see what kind of arrows we can get.
Yeah, we'll do
But
some. We'll what
we
we'll
can get
do.
100 on YouTube.
Yeah, if you can get us to 100, guys, or once we get to 100, you guys drop down comment, like and subscribe, and comment I'm in, and we'll do some drawings and do some prizes for you guys. Maybe some broadheads, maybe some arrows,
Maybe some merchandise.
some swag. So we're working on that, guys, as well. Speaking of swag, a big announcement this week with Bear. Their new lineup's out.
Yeah,
saw that?
dude, I'm fucking stoked. I was a little jealous last night,
Yeah.
dude, because somebody already killed a bear with my bow. So I was like, damn it, I thought I was gonna be the first
Yeah.
one. But yeah,
So now
somebody beat me to
that
it.
it's out,
Yeah.
can you care to share what your setup's gonna be from them?
Yeah. So I'm getting the 2026 the new flagship bow, the Bear Redeem.
The Redeem.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then it's only offered in 4 different camos or
Yeah.
4 different colors. I think there's like sandstone. I want to say there's like an olive color one, and then there's 2 camos. One's I think is bottomland.
Yeah, and they're
the
doing
other one's-
something special for you, right?
I hope so. That's what we
Okay.
had talked about. So the camo I'm supposed to get, it isn't available on
Right.
that bow. It's not an option. So
Cool.
I'm hoping that it does come in that camo.
Yeah.
It is a camo. It's an old school camo.
Not only did they drop their new lineup, but they're also making some moves.
Yeah, dude, they made some like
So
big waves in the technology behind everything. You have the movable limb pocket,
mhm.
which is a big deal. The cam system is a big deal. I don't know if you know this, but did you see the EKO2?
I haven't checked them out yet. I was
That's dope, dude.
tracking the because if for some of you guys that don't know, Bear Archery is a couple or one of the manufacturers that a bigger group called Escalade Group.
Yeah,
owns.
Escalade Sports.
Escalade Sports.
Yeah.
So they do Bear, Trophy Ridge.
They do Bear, Trophy Ridge. They do. They have pool tables. They have dart boards. Cornhole. There's a sponsor for the official sponsor for
Mhm.
cornhole tournaments. Pickleball.
Yeah.
There's water sports. There's skiing, snowboarding. I mean, if you can call it a sport, they're
Yeah. Shout out to Scott Evans, posted a TikTok talking about it and how big of a sleeping giant bear is, and he's talking something about that. If you don't know who Escalade Sports is, they're the ones that walk around the ATA show, and if they're bored, they'll buy your company. He's like, they're that big.
Yeah, so
People don't realize, you know.
they're huge, and I think we talked about this in the podcast, man. After I got back from over there, and yeah, they sell more bows than anybody.
Yeah, their market share is huge.
Yeah, so it's a great company. I like it. Not only because I can just text the president of Bear Archery.
That's pretty cool.
But yeah, they're pretty solid. They've been in the game for a really, really long time.
Yeah.
I think 1934.
Wow.
I gotta check the back of my chart. I want to say it's 1934.
And they just picked up two new.
They just picked up Gold Tip and Bee Stinger.
Gold Tip and Bee Stinger. That's huge.
That is.
I shot Gold Tip for a long time. They make badass arrows. Components are great.
Mm-hmm.
And Bee Stinger's been around for a minute.
Yeah, so. I had a set of Bee Stingers. I actually still have it. It's on my wife's bow.
Yeah.
But great stabilizers, a little thicker than, well, I mean, when they first started, talking about 8 years ago.
But you think about the amount of R&D that they're going to be able to do now with a big group like Escalade Sports behind them, and the advancements that they can make in the marketing. And
so dude, just on the bow itself, the technology and stuff and the thought process that went behind what they did.
Mm-hmm.
It's like hats off to them, dude, because they're making waves. So one of the things, I don't know if you know anything about their new design, but the top of the line bow right now that's coming out for 2026 is the Redeem, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's the one I'm getting. But the limb pockets is adjustable, so you can tighten one side down to change the cam lean on the limb, on the limb pocket. And then all the adjustments for the cam on the let off, they're all marked, so it's like dummy proof.
Yeah.
And all the adjustments are on one side of the bow.
Right.
So you don't have to go and flip the bow around to loosen up another screw. It's all on the same side.
Wow.
Which is super convenient.
Yeah.
They do have the Picatinny rail on the front. It's, I think, is removable. It's like a bracket.
Yeah.
And then they also have the one for the sight, the integrated sight.
Oh, shit.
So they have that.
Sick,
and on top of that, on the riser, on the shelf, they have a little rubber piece on there.
Yeah.
To keep the noise for the arrow.
That's pretty cool.
So they used to have it all one piece of rubber there. Now it's built into the bow.
Yeah.
And then another thing too that's I haven't seen on any other bow is it has a built-in level inside the riser.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So like it's easier to tune.
To tune and to adjust on it.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And so they have that. And then what else am I missing? They have a rope built into the top cam for tree stand shooters. You just hook your bow up and bring it back
Pull it up.
And then it's 80 to 85% let off.
Yeah.
On the adjustment and new cam system. So it's a new cam system too. So
when you were up there, did you get a chance to draw one of those back, or?
I didn't draw it back because I was in the like the media room.
Right.
And they just had them still in the boxes. So he actually opened up one of the boxes, took it out of the plastic and stuff. I've held this bow in my hand already.
Sweet.
And so I held that one. I held the deer, is it Deer Mom? I think it's a Deer Mom, the new bow that they made specifically for women.
Okay.
And then the Alaskan Pro, I held that one in my hands. The Persist 33.
Sick.
So yeah, they're pretty neat. The Alaskan Pro, this year's Alaskan Pro. So you have the Alaskan. I want to say it's like G2. And then you have the Alaskan Pro. The Alaskan Pro has the new cam system on there. And these things are rated at 340, and they're shooting out at 332. So
I saw FFJ did a review on one of them already.
As soon as they released it, bro, that video dropped.
Yeah.
So
he probably had it early.
Pro. Yeah.
Probably had it early.
Yeah.
Just ready to go.
That's what he said too. It's not the first time I recorded, but this is the first one you're gonna see. And
one thing I like
Lancasters as well. They have their reviews.
One thing I like about bear is they kind of check their ego. Like they don't. They're huge. They sell a whole bunch of bows, but they don't care to let anybody know that they not in their on the radar to have their name like that. It's more about the archer and the people behind the bow that
Yeah.
they kind of focus on.
So these
that's pretty
bows
cool, man.
are designed and priced around a pretty like mid class bow hunter.
Yeah,
You know, they're not overly priced.
yeah.
I think the Alaskan Pro. I think it's the Alaskan Pro. You can get bare bow for like I think it's $649, and
Yeah.
then you can get an RTH package for $749, and it's a damn
Yeah,
good bow.
and that's gonna change the ready to shoot packages with the bee stinger and with the gold tip now.
I'm not sure what will happen because I mean they have Trophy Ridge already, and that's what their RTH and
Yeah.
the tone.
Yeah, that's right, huh? Trophy Ridge makes a bunch of stabilizers.
Stabilizers, releases,
Arrow rest,
the sights,
sights.
arrow rest. So I'm getting the redeem, custom
Full
redeem, and
package.
then I'm getting the full package of all Trophy Ridge stuff. So I'll have the digital React sight.
Oh, that thing's sweet.
Yeah, and the Picatinny.
Yeah.
So I'll have that, and then the rest I don't remember which rest I got.
Yeah. Do you remember what kind it was? If was it a limb driven or was it a?
Let me go back to those texts. I don't remember, bro. But I know like the stabilizer setup. I think I got an 8 and a 10.
Sweet.
And then the sight release. I didn't get a release. I didn't need one. I'll go back.
That's pretty sweet, man.
It.
That's pretty sweet.
Yeah, so it's a pretty good technology that they have.
And do you have an ATA on when you're gonna get that?
ETA? No.
Cool.
No.
Cool. Shit, maybe it's
Not
already in
yet,
the mail.
'cause-
It'll make it a little easier for you to get it too, since they still have that Pelican case, right? They're gonna ship you that Pelican
that's
case.
what I was reading right now. So what's cool is I text John on Saturday and I told him, hey, how do we get to be a part of that traveling bow?
Yeah.
You know, and he's like, let me see if it's still at the office, and I'll ship it out with the bow. If it's someone else, I'll get you guys on the list to get it. So
Cool.
we'll have that traveling bow too. But
that's cool. And if you guys didn't tune in on the last time we talked about this, they have a traveling bow, kind of like they did like the traveling pants, where you can shoot the bow and then write a little story about that experience, and then that gets shared with the bow, with the community of archers. So it's pretty neat. That's pretty neat that they do that.
Yeah. So I got all the messages from when.
I wonder what that acquisition was like with Gold Tip and Bee Stinger, man. That's big.
Yeah, and I was looking for the podcast, man, because they have their own podcast where they talk about it, but I couldn't find it.
Yeah.
I don't remember who posted it. I don't know if it was Bow Junkie Media or if it was.
I know it was headlines when it happened.
I posted it. I posted it whenever
big.
I saw it because Bow Junkie put it out first.
I think they're one of the other Gold Tips still U.S. No. Yeah. I think it's just Easton and Gold Tip.
So going back to the list that I gave him, I got a 10-12 Hitman kit.
Okay.
The stabilizers.
Yeah.
And then the 2-piece quiver kit on the Versa quiver.
Oh,
got
nice.
the Propel IMS rest, and then the digital React with a Picatinny mount.
Sick, dude.
Yeah, so
it's gonna be a killer setup. And you said it's gonna be what you're primarily gonna use as a backup, or what are you?
First thing I'm gonna do when I get it, bro, I'm gonna sight it in, and then I'm gonna go bear hunting.
Oh yeah.
And try to get a bear on the ground with it, and then after that, I don't care. And we could probably sit on the rack or whatever, but. I want to put some blood on it, man. That bow's that blow. It's where my mind go there. That bow is coming in special, so
that's cool, man. That's
so
cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold on to that one for a while. It's gonna be 31-inch axle to axle, 55 to 70 on the pounds.
Mm-hmm. It's a good spec.
Yeah, it's similar to what I started with PSC, and this John, he actually used to work for PSC. So
Yeah, I remember you
Um,
saying that.
yeah, so it's we talked about a lot of stuff while I was there, but there's eight bows that are coming out and that are new to the lineup, and they're not replacing any of the other bows. They're just adding them. So
Right.
you can get the Alaskan and you can get the Alaskan Pro with the new stuff on there. The Redeem's a brand new setup. The Adapt GP, I think is what it is. That one released earlier this year. I think they have the Adapt 2 now with the new cams. So yeah, there's a couple of different bows there that are
Yeah, it's cool because it seems like
available.
Bears got something for everybody.
Yeah, they
You
really
know?
do. And even for like small kids, for like 3-4-year-olds, they have the Bear Brave,
Yeah.
and that's just a little compound bow just to get them shooting. Those
That's
are
cool.
like $50.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So I'm thinking about ordering a couple of those for the
But you
club
were saying, yeah. for the club.
and get some small kids out there
Yeah.
and shooting stuff and having fun. They have a program and stuff. So like, that's what I was telling him, bro. I was like, dude, he told me a story on NASP too.
Yeah.
And NASP bows that PSC dropped the ball.
Oh shoot.
Yeah. So I'll get into that here in a bit, but the kids bows and stuff we talked about maybe working a deal or whatever and getting some bows for the younger kids and stuff
Yeah.
to keep them going for the club and start that love of archery for them.
Yeah.
So we talked about all that stuff and it was cool, man. It was a good meeting and everything. But yeah, he told me about NASP. Yeah, PSC fumbled that one.
Oh wow.
Yeah, because I guess they were one of the first companies that they
Reached out to.
they reached out to make the bow, and I guess Shepley, quote unquote, or not quote unquote, but like unofficially, I guess this is what I heard, supposedly, allegedly. Shepley's like, it's not gonna go anywhere.
Yeah.
And he's like, I don't see it going that far.
Yeah.
And then all these years later,
Fast
there's
forward
like
to now, it's huge.
10 million kids of shooting bows and stuff. But
Damn.
you know who makes those bows?
Mm-mm.
Matthews.
Oh wow.
And there's only like 3 companies involved.
Yeah.
So you got Matthews making the bow, and I think somebody else makes the string, and then somebody else makes something else.
Wow.
But only 3 companies involved, dude. They make millions on that shit.
Dang. That's a huge market, man.
A huge market. Very inexpensive. And think about it, man. Any school that gets involved in that, they have at least 10 bows.
At least.
And there's 10 million kids that are shooting them things. So they fumbled the ball on that one.
Wow. That's crazy.
But yeah, they had quite a bit of stuff. Like the bow you have up there on the wall there, they had a whole rack of those.
Oh yeah.
Like all the bows, like the evolution of bows and stuff.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
That's cool to see like the history of like where it started and where it is now.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. And I think that's big that companies do that because it keeps them present. And a reminder of what they've been through over the years. It's pretty cool.
That was another
pretty
crazy
cool
thing. So like their Bears actually in bigger box stores, like Cabela's and Outdoor World and stuff. So they do have dealers here and there. Like High Desert is a Bear dealer, but you won't see a Bear bow in there. But they can order them.
Yeah.
Same as Rocknar here.
Yeah.
They were a Bear dealer, but they didn't carry those in stock.
Right.
Because the first Bear I remember them ordering was that Kona, the Rambo.
Oh, okay.
The Rambo bow for Jumbo.
I do remember that one.
Yeah, so that one was the only Bear bow I saw come out of that shop. But I guess the bows that are coming out right now, they're Legend Series bows, and only dealers can get them.
Yeah.
So
that's
it's pretty cool. Yeah, to be able to have my hands on it before not before anybody, but because there's already people using them.
To be one of the first ones.
Stuff.
Yeah. Be one of the first ones with it. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So that's now I'm going to get an extra dozen arrows and
there you go.
Well, I got 5. I got 5 that are
get some cool tips.
I like those Eastons, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see. Maybe gold tip might be the way.
Yeah.
Might be.
Yeah.
But I have those Easton 6.0s with the brass.
Okay.
So throw a broadhead on that. And
for a hunting setup. I forgot. Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be perfect for that.
Yeah. So
heck yeah.
That's where we're at.
Yeah. Speaking of hunting, man, getting your arrow set up for that and getting you're saying bear hunt with it. Is there like do you have a routine after like a failed stock or like a bad day, like how do you get yourself out of a funk?
Dude, honestly, I mean, I've had bad moments, obviously, or not even bad moments, just learning opportunities, frustrating moments, but it fades really, really quickly.
Yeah.
'Cause it's like you can sit there and mope about it, about
Mhm.
all the what could have, should have, would
Yeah.
have, all that shit, or you can pull yourself up
Yeah.
and fucking go do it again. Go
Yeah.
find another one.
Yeah.
You know, it might even be the same buck. You
Mhm.
know, find out where he's going, and it's like,
Yeah.
you know, it's an ongoing battle. So, of course, the goal is to be victorious and actually put something
Yeah.
on the
Put one
ground.
down.
But you know, it's always a learning experience. And when you talk about things that can go wrong, man, at the end of the day,
Mm-hmm.
if you could still come home or come back to camp in one piece, is a good day.
Yeah.
You know, because I mean, my second outcome, first outcome was with you.
Yeah.
You know, and we went through our shit out there.
Oh yeah.
And then the second outcome was the following year. I had flat tires on the UTV, got those fixed, and then it was freaking raining.
Yeah.
My UTV is open, so there's no windows, there's no top, there's nothing.
Yeah.
Freaking raining, you know. And I had my dad with me. I don't want him getting sick because he's already, you know,
Yeah.
he's got some health issues and stuff. So had all that going on, and then you know, turning frustrating moments into good things. Like it was raining, couldn't be out in the UTV. I couldn't get the truck where I wanted to because of the trails and stuff. So we just decided to come off the mountain, go have breakfast.
Yeah.
In that small town of Membris, right? So we go and have breakfast and everything. Had a great conversation. You know, it's like, okay, it's not about the hunt. No. It's about hanging out with
Yeah.
pops for
Yeah.
me. So, but like, I've been on a lot of failed stocks, and it's just like you can't help but smile, bro. Like, damn,
Yeah.
I got close.
Yeah, definitely. I can definitely relate. You know, my first elk hunt, it was a lot of that, and not a whole lot of stocks or attempts, but it was just like, you know, a lot of obstacles and a lot of days like where we were discouraged. Right, we were just like,
So we covered a lot of land, but we also didn't know what the fuck we were doing.
Right.
We were just basically just winging it.
And then you know, we finally see some elk face to face and up close and personal, and I have a spike super close, and I fumbled that, you know, beyond fumbling it. It was bad. I remember drawing back, and then I don't even think I looked through my freaking peep. And I shot, missed it, and then the second it all happened and he ran off, I'm just sitting down, like you said, just fucking like kind of you can't help but to laugh,
That's
you know.
it.
And I'm just laughing, and I'm just like in my own little world, and I'm just like, I didn't even look through my peep. I didn't even look at my bubble. I didn't even get a range
Those are the
on
woulda,
it,
coulda, shouldas, bro.
you know. And so it was crazy the way that it happened, because I'm reflecting on all the things that I did wrong,
Yeah.
but I'm still there in the moment, and there's still, you know, world doesn't stop when you stop.
Mm-mm.
So everything's still happening. You don't know that just happened. So you're still bugling and raking this tree. And little did I know this freaking monster comes through. But just having that go through my head of what I did wrong put me in a place to when the bull came out, I'm like, all right, drew back or range him. I knew where he was at, drew back, checked my bubble, put the right pin on him, squeeze the trigger, and the shot goes off. And I nail him, and I'm like, holy shit, it just happened.
Yeah.
But I don't know if it would have happened that way if I hadn't had that failure.
And I'm a strong believer, bro, and you're exactly where you need to be 100% of the time.
Yeah, you know.
Everything happens. Life doesn't happen to you, it happens through you.
Yeah.
So everything that you go through is part of what's going to shape you into being however you need to be to conquer the rest of your life.
Yeah.
And in that moment, you know, it went all to shit on that first one so that you can have the big one.
Yeah. And it's crazy because, I mean, everything can change in a matter of minutes or a matter of seconds. And, you know, I could have just blew that and then just got my ass up and walked towards you and been like, dude, I just fucking blew it. And, you know, and talked about the whole situation. and that would have been it.
Yeah.
You know, but just what, we're there, present in the moment, just kind of stayed there, and
Well, no, it turned into a vengeance because we fucking went after him. He was barking at me. And I was like,
yeah,
I'm gonna shoot this fucking
yeah,
dude.
yeah.
And
That was wild, man.
I've never heard them bark
Hearing them
before,
bark
bro.
like that was
I just kept
crazy.
looking around like, what the fuck is that?
It's crazy because you heard him. I could see him
Yeah.
like barking, and I'm like, that's coming out of that dude's mouth. What the hell?
Yeah.
What the hell's going on?
I didn't
guy's
understand what's
possessed.
going on. And then when he started working his way around to me, I was like, as soon as he breaks that tree line, I'm gonna fucking shoot him
Yeah.
just to shut him up.
Yeah,
And I'll tag him. I don't give a shit, But he was ruining our stock.
yeah, he was.
Well, he was ruining our calling, which
Yeah.
is mediocre calling. I learned how to call on the way up there, like, but it was good
Hey,
enough
it
to bring
worked.
that 6x6 in.
Shit, it worked.
That raking is what did it.
Yeah,
A lot of shit went wrong in that, man. But I mean, to say you can beat yourself up over it, we could have had 2 out
Yeah.
on the ground. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But I left my bow with you.
Mhm.
And it is what it is.
That's the one thing that that really helped me during that hunt is just kind of unpacking all of what happened during the day at camp. And I'm pretty sure everybody does it, but if you don't, it's something that you should really do, is just talk about what happened in the day. How did it go down? What did I do wrong? And don't be so critical on the feedback that you're getting, because I mean, yeah, they're gonna poke fun at you and make fun of you a little bit. Your buddies are gonna give you a hard
Yeah.
time, but it's all towards, if they're out there with you, it's all towards the same goal. You all want to be successful. You want to get this shit done. So it's helpful to talk about what's going on, what happened, what the game plan was. It's helpful to make a game plan and then talk about why it didn't work or what would have been different. So definitely stuff like that kind of keeps you present and kind of keeps you, makes you a better bow hunter. Just to be able to talk about the situations and what happens, and pick the brains. Pick the brains of the people that are with you and understand what you're trying to do, and they have a different perspective. You don't always have to follow that perspective, but it's helpful.
Yeah,
know?
I mean, as long as it's logical, freaking, perspective, bro. Not on some fucking. No, it's because you weren't hanging from the tree by your feet and your
Yeah.
shoelaces. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah.
As long as it's a solid advice. I feel if it's solid advice and goofy shit, yeah, I take it more serious and stuff. But it's like, you got to eat lemon sticks on a Tuesday
Yeah.
before the hunt. It's
Yeah.
like, what the fuck? But I was talking about what you were just saying. I heard Luke and it's Mike Ryan and Alex Nestor, bro, on Luke's podcast,
Yeah.
number 241. I was fucking laughing my ass off because they're talking about exactly that.
Yeah.
Because I think it's Nestor. He's fucking starts cracking up, bro. He's like, Luke was so fucking mad at me. He's all, we're walking through the, they're chasing cats. And
Yeah.
they treat a cat. And then it's so funny. But anyways, long story short, they had hell getting to the cat. And Luke's pissed off. Like, he's
Yeah.
fucking mad because he's short and he's
Yeah.
fucking walking chest deep in snow and stuff. And they get all the way to this cat. And he's like, yeah, man, this ain't the one. He's like, what the fuck you mean, man? Are you fucking kidding me? We walked. I went through all that shit.
Yeah.
So that we can get to this cat so I can shoot a cat. And you're telling me not to shoot him? Like, what the fuck? He's like, yeah, man, he's not big enough. He goes, and then he fucking leaves me there. It's so funny, dude. The whole time, the dude's just laughing at him. He's like, Luke was so pissed off. He's like, well, yeah, he left me there, and I didn't know which trail to go, because we had walked around everywhere, so I didn't know which footprints to follow, and I only had 3 Debbie stacks left.
That's the worst, bro. When you're low on snacks, man.
Yeah, it's funny, dude, because he's like, dude, I had all the drinks. He goes, I had all the C4s. I had my backpack. I had I think it was a pistol or a rifle. He's like, I had everything. I'm fucking trying to keep up with this dude, and all he has is a dog tracker, dude.
That's funny.
It's so funny that like he's so pissed talking about it, and the dude's just fucking dying laughing at
That's
him.
funny. Yeah, that is
But
funny.
at the end of it, man, it's like they're like you said, you're poking fun at your buddies or whatever, and
Yeah, it makes great stories after.
It does.
They're
It
not
does.
as fun when you're in the moment and you're frustrated because you blew a stock or you took a bad shot or whatever
Yeah.
it is. But after, man, those are the memories. Those are the stuff that you talk about and
Yeah,
keep
I
bringing
mean, I got a good story like that too. So my uncle had spotted this giant buck, right? And I didn't see this giant buck. I knew there was a buck up there with the does and stuff, and so my brother and I looked at each other like, "Let's you gonna
Okay.
go?" He's like, "Yeah, let's go." I was like, "All right." So we hiked all the way around the mountain, dude, trying to be as quiet as possible. I'm dying. It's a steep son of a bitch, and I'm dying. And you know, at that time, I don't think I'm smoking at all. He's a heavy smoker when he's
Yeah.
drinking. He's out running me, dude. Like he's moving. And I never understood that. But we get to the top of this mountain, and we know the deer are underneath us. And I'm walking as slow as possible, going from boulder to boulder.
Yeah.
And I lost my footing, bro, and I fucking ate shit. Fucking dropped everything, dude. I didn't drop my bow, but fucking backpack fell down. Everything, fucking binoculars fell out. Like made a shitload of noise. But that's the shit I remember, right?
Yeah.
And he's laughing his ass off, like, "You all right?" Because he's probably about 20, 30 yards from me. He's fucking dying laughing because I just fell over for no reason.
Yeah.
You know? And then I ended up missing a buck at, I don't know, it was like 45 yards, shot right over his back.
Yeah.
There was no big buck. We never saw a big buck come out
Yeah.
of there, but that small six, I missed him.
Yeah.
Clean miss, went right over him. But yeah, dude, all we could freaking talk about after that is like, you fucking fell, dude. Like, it was so funny. He's like, "Oh, I looked at you, and then you were fine, and the next minute your legs were in the air." That was so funny. It's like a cartoon turd, you know. But it's like to be pissed off about the miss.
Yeah.
No, fuck no, it went out the window, dude.
Yeah.
He's just talking about me falling down.
Yeah.
And
That's funny.
it's the funny shit, dude. It's like growing up and somebody walks off to go take the shit, and we're just there throwing rocks at them. You
Yeah.
know, it's the funny things like that. You know,
Yeah,
or
and you kind of have to keep it lighthearted, man, because
it's
it's grueling out there sometimes.
I
and
think
it's,
camp pranks are the best if the person can handle it. Like
Yeah.
if you can take a joke, you know, they're good.
Yeah.
And now there's some people that have too much alcohol. You can't joke with them because then you're gonna end up fighting them.
yeah,
And I've had those too, but like hiding the bologna, that red stripe of the bologna, putting it inside the sandwich and giving it to somebody, you know?
that's funny.
Yeah, so it's I don't know, it's fun that way.
You got to keep it lighthearted. You gotta poke
Yeah,
fun at your
get light in
buddies.
the mood.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
it can be grueling out there, and you can definitely forget why you're out there doing it to begin with. You know?
Yeah.
For me, it's an escape. It's something that helps me reset. It's you know, it's a distraction. It's relaxing, and sometimes we can turn that into something that it's not supposed to be.
Yeah.
By getting super stressed out, you know. I always laugh at those people that play golf, and they're like, "Oh, golf's so relaxing. You should come play." And I'm like, I play. Yeah, man, it's cool play. And then you go out there, and they're like, "Fuck, I missed the ball. God damn it, it's fucking bullshit."
Yeah.
And I'm like, you're having fun, bro? Like, calm down, dude.
Stress free,
Stress free. It's relaxing. Fuck. It's like, what are we doing, bro? Calm down, man. It's gonna be all right.
Yeah, I think the most heated I've been playing sports. Well, I mean, being in sports is fucking missing a target, bro. And not just
Yeah.
fucking shit the stick bad, dude. Where just
Yeah.
fucking nothing's lining up. I'm just like, fuck this sport. It sucks.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really easy to take.
But again, I can be mad as shit, fucking upset with my equipment or the way I'm fucking just upset with everything the way it's going and shit. And then you have some dumbass like you fucking poking the bear. Like, are you mad? Huh? You mad?
What's wrong?
Yeah. Are you mad because you missed that target like by 4 yards? I'd be mad too if something was wrong. It's just
Yeah.
poking fun. It's like, man, shut the fuck up. And it's
Yeah,
if
you
you
gotta lighten
ain't
the
got
mood.
friends like that to make fun of you in your heated moments, like you
Yeah.
ain't got friends.
or call me. I'll be your friend.
It's like every time that it's like there's very few people that I know of that'll still fuck with me when I'm mad.
Yeah.
My daughter's one,
Yeah.
and then you're the other
Yeah.
one. But everybody else just
Can't
kind of
help
leaves
it.
me alone. Like, nah, he'll get over it. Just leave him alone. Don't talk to him. Let him do his thing.
Yeah.
My daughter and you are the only ones that are still like, what are you mad about?
What's going on? What are we
And
doing?
then I calm down or whatever. It's like, yeah, you remember that time you're all mad? It's like,
You're like, yeah,
fucking
5 minutes ago.
asshole.
Damn. Yeah.
But yeah, it's, I don't know, good times, man.
Yeah, and that kind of, brings us back into what I wanted to talk about as well, and what makes a hunt successful. Having those bad stalks, or having to refocus, kind of get all that stuff situated and get the game plan figured out, and having a plan A, plan B, plan C. At the end of the day, not every hunt is successful, And but what I mean by that is not every hunt ends with, an animal on the ground.
Yeah.
And doesn't mean that you're not gonna make memories. Doesn't mean that they're not gonna mean something to you, because you know we only get so much time on this earth, and some of the best memories I have are being out there.
Yeah.
So it's great to, even if it wasn't successful, and even if we didn't get to put an animal down, spending that time out there with some of the people that I've gone really close with is that in itself is successful.
Yeah.
Just to have people that are in your circle that want to be a part of what you're doing, it's huge, man. And sometimes we lose sight of that. And so, man, that's one of the things that it's like, doesn't matter if you kill or you don't kill. To me, a successful hunt is going out there and being in nature and kind of recentering yourself and kind of remembering why you're out there to begin with,
Mm-hmm.
right? So, I mean, that's kind of like my
That's your
perspective.
success.
Yeah, it's my perspective on it. It's my success is just being able to do that, and I'm looking forward to sharing that. I got Charlie some new gear this year. I want to get him on the hunter safety
Yeah.
and take him out there.
You can definitely. I started shooting rabbits, man, doing rabbit hunting and
Yeah.
stuff, and you can learn a lot from them too, because they're kind of finicky.
Yeah, I
I
want to
think
do.
it'd be
I
a
want to
good
do.
thing. Take the
We were
kids out.
talking about last time we were out there, 22s and squirrels or
Yeah.
small game. That'd be fun, dude.
Yeah, yeah, it really is. But yeah, man, it's like I started rabbit hunting and sneaking around bushes and stuff, and you learn your shooting lanes and the safety and stuff. And I started with a semi-automatic,
Mhm.
22 Ruger, a 10-22 Ruger, and with my dad, he didn't really care. I was probably 6 years old with a
Yeah.
semi-automatic. Told me the rules about it. Don't
Mhm.
point it at nobody. Don't shoot in anybody's directions. And I was always good with it.
Yeah.
Same rifle, going with an uncle. You can't be in the back.
Yeah.
Can't do this. Can't do that. And it's
Yeah.
like, well, what the fuck did I come for then?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, so it's just disheartening. Well, as a kid, it was disheartening. It's like, well, I mean, I want to kill things too. I
Yeah.
want to shoot things too, but I'm not allowed because it's a semi-automatic
Right.
rifle and I'm young, But it's like I know a lot because my
Yeah.
dad taught me, and I think it's important. Rabbit hunting is probably the perfect scenario to teach
Mhm.
a kid the ins and out, the do's
Yeah.
and don'ts of how to use a rifle and stuff, and
Yeah.
how to
Yeah.
hunt,
Dude, I
how
think
to take care of the game meat, everything.
I think I traumatized my kids when we used to live out there by Keeler.
Yeah.
JJ was still doing archery, and one day after the shoot, he's like, "I want to shoot rabbits," and I was like, "Let's go." And so what happened? I took my bow out of the case, put it down, and then I had to use the bathroom. So they sat down in front of my bow. The bow's on the ground, but it's on the kickstand.
Mm-hmm.
So the bow, the riser's facing him. He's sitting down, so he has the bow like at his feet, at his knees. And I go use the bathroom. I come back, and then we jump in my big truck, and I had Angel drive
Mm-hmm.
while me and JJ were in the back of the truck, and we were out in the boonies, and saw some rabbits, and then I ranged it, and he goes, "Can I shoot it?" And I ranged it, and I'm like, "Dude, he's 70 yards. You're not gonna get him." I was like, "Let me shoot this one, and then we'll find you something closer." And he was like, "I can hit that."
Mm-hmm.
And looking back at it, I probably could have.
Mm-hmm.
But I was like, you know what? Take the shot. Ranged him. Rabbit hadn't moved. It was perfectly still. Ranged him 70 yards. Drew back. Put my pin on his front legs, and when I shot it, or no, I put the pin like on his vitals,
Mm-hmm.
and when I shot it, I put an arrow through his legs.
Oh shit.
So I pinned his legs together,
Mm-hmm.
and he starts screaming, dude, like
Crying?
like a little kid crying, like
Yeah.
"Wah!"
Yeah.
And I was like, oh. And the second that happened, JJ stood up. He's like, "What is that?" And I was like, "The rabbit, man." And then get closer, get to about 30, 40 yards, and he sees me, and he starts to try to run, but his legs are tied together.
Yeah.
So I knocked another arrow. He finally stopped. I get behind a little bush, come around the bush, drew back 40 yards, aim at his head. I fucking hit his front legs. I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm like, I'm totally off.
This is in your beginning archery career thing.
No, I've been doing it for a little while already, and I ended up just walking up to the rabbit and
Dispatching them.
Yeah, get rid of him and get that one, and then I'm like, all right, let's find you one to shoot. He's like, I'm good. I don't
That was it.
I don't want to shoot one. And I go, no, I mean, I want you to try. He's like, we'll look for him. I was like, but let this be a lesson, man. Like, don't aim this at somebody or at something that you don't want to die.
Yeah.
Because this is what happens when you take a bad shot, and you got to make sure you make a clean shot. That's why I wouldn't let you take one at 70. Because it's a tough shot. And so he was like, all right. We ended up going up and down these little back roads for a while. Didn't see nothing. Ended up going back home, and they ended up going inside, putting everything away. I set my bow out, so I go to my target. I get to 20 yards, and I shoot, and I'm like 5 yards low.
Oh shit!
I'm like, what the heck? Coming to find out, these kids were messing with my sight, like fidgeting. And my bow was right there, so he was sitting there moving my wheel back and forth. It messed up my sight.
Oh shit!
So this whole time I'm thinking I'm shooting at 70. I was shooting
65, 60.
Yeah. So I was like,
Damn.
oh man. But we got it figured out, and we ended up going out a couple of more times. JD shot a couple of rabbits, and he was good. But it was definitely like it wasn't a joke. It was like, okay, like this is serious. We're gonna go do this. So.
Yeah, that's a big thing, man. It's like, as a young kid, man, you gotta understand that anything you shoot, any animal you shoot, you gotta, as you're taking a life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's a big responsibility, whether it be a bird, a lizard, a mouse, even a cockroach, whatever it might be. You're taking that life. And you gotta have an understanding of that, and I've always taught my kids, like, we don't shoot anything we don't want to eat. Now coyotes are another thing. There's a whole thing behind killing coyotes and stuff. But I mean, I used to hunt all year long, man. The wintertime, you got rabbits, and you got squirrels.
Yep.
Summertime, springtime, you got rattlesnakes, and we go after rattlesnakes. Deer hunting, elk hunting. Javelina just started doing that a couple years ago. So we've always hunted all year long. If we weren't hunting, we're fishing. Even fishing, you catch a fish and you don't put him back. You're taking his life. So it's an understanding that we kill to eat. Yeah, it's our nature. We kill to eat and stuff. And
I just recently started getting into like catch and release, because before we'd go catfish, carp, walleye. We would take that home, and we'd figure it out.
Yeah,
I had my old boss from work used to make a carp. And he was like, I heard that wasn't any good. He's like, well, you probably didn't have it right. And he made it one time. And I was like, well, if you use it like a fucking tortilla, I guess it's good. Yeah. Because he would cut it open and then he would stuff it with like shrimp and crab meat and all kinds of stuff in there. Yeah. And then it was really like spiny, so you'd have to like really pick it out and stuff. But it was really good. Catfish, man. I remember we used to go fishing Saturday night. Bring back like 4 or 5 catfish and do a little catfish fry. Watch football all day and kind of just lounge around. That was always fun. Walleye, man, that thing's so good.
I like white bass, man. Yeah. White bass is really good. But yeah, it's the same though. It's like, and now you don't want to take something and then not eat it.
Now the times that I've gone, we catch and release. Yeah. And
shit, man, if I could just catch a fucking fish, I'd be happy. I'll let them go, but I haven't caught a fish in so long, dude. That shit pisses me off. Every time I fucking talk about fishing, it's like, I take my son out and stuff, and I'm not catching shit. And he's like, hey, Dad, can I borrow your rod? I was like, yeah. And he just goes and throws it out, bro. Catches something. I'm like, what the fuck? Dude, what am I doing wrong?
I know. And that's how I felt the last couple of times I've gone. Because I've gone with Chafino, with Angel. And he's gotten into fishing. And he kind of like hit me up. He's like, hey, man, I started fishing. You fish? I was like, yeah, I have rods and stuff. He's like, when are we going? I'm like, shit, hit me up next time you go. And I've gone. And I'll be out there, and he'll get a bite, and then bam, pull one in. I'm like, what the heck? And then I'm out there, like, all right, my turn, and then nothing and nothing.
Yeah.
I'm
You
like,
know
what
who
the
I
heck,
want
man?
to fish with, man, is fucking Coach's sons, dude. Mikey and
Oh, they're-
Matthew.
yeah.
Fucking dude, man. Those dudes are on it.
We need to get with the program and get that elephant butte thing going.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whenever they get some water, we'll check it out.
I think right now is a good time to go. They don't have a water.
Yeah, nowhere to go.
Yeah. Yeah, he's been
I'd be
pulling
down.
them. But I wanna also go fly fishing with my little brother, man. He's killing it out there in Colorado and stuff. And
Dude.
that's
Yeah.
it's the shit.
That's another
To
thing
see
that
'em have
that's
that much joy.
another thing that's like kind of like golf. Like everyone tells me that it's so relaxing, fly fishing, but I got a feeling it's frustrating as hell trying to get it
I'll
off.
tell you right now, it's fucking frustrating. And I mean, once you learn it, right?
Yeah.
But
Mondo was talking about it too. He was
Yeah.
like, pay somebody or get somebody to teach you how to do it, spend the money, and then once you learn it, and then
Yeah.
you're good to go. But there's no need for you to be all frustrated and all that. So
it's
something to-
it's different because you're always moving.
yeah,
You know what I mean? And
yeah,
it's to me it's ass backwards because with the regular rod, like a lake rod, for example, your weight's at the end.
mm-hmm.
And with fly fishing, your string is the weight.
Okay,
And you just have your leader with
Yeah.
the fly. Now the science behind it is you find out what kind of bugs are landing on the water and you use something similar to that.
yeah,
I understand all that stuff. Now, fucking the 10 and 2 type shit, fucking throwing the line out, that's I'm not coordinated enough to fucking do it,
Yeah.
bro. Because you gotta you launch forward,
Yeah.
and then you launch back, and when you're launching back, you're pulling the string out.
yeah,
So you launch forward, you hold back, you pull string out every single time you go, and that way that's longer and longer.
it's longer and longer. That makes sense.
and then you get to where you need it to be.
Yeah, I'm gonna try it on the VR on the headset. See.
Good luck, dude. 'Cause I fucking I tried it and I couldn't do it. I gave the rod to my dad.
Yeah,
He's like, I want to try it. I was like, here, you can have all of this stuff.
yeah, that'd be cool.
I'm
Be
done
cool.
with it. But that's one thing that I need to stop doing. Is like I was like, I tried it, it didn't work out. Here, you can have this.
Mhm.
You know, I've given away a lot of shit.
I do the same thing.
Yeah,
I do
I
the
gave my
same
uncle
thing.
my muzzleloader. That was
Yeah.
good muzzleloader too, man. I shouldn't have given it up, but it's good. He does muzzleloader hunting a lot more than I did, and
That's
I felt
good.
like he could
You can use it.
he can really use it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's used it or not. I know my cousin killed his first buck with it,
Yeah.
but it's a hell of a muzzleloader.
Mm-hmm.
And said if somebody else didn't make memories with it and everything, I don't do a shit. I'll give it away.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been good, man. It's just there's some frustration out there, but it's good frustration. It's not like you want to snap shit in half or whatever.
Yeah. I think
I think-
if it was easy, you wouldn't stick with it. I mean, I think a part of it for me, like every hobby that I've gotten into, is like the complexity of it makes it interesting and makes it fun.
Yeah, but
So-
I mean, it does get frustrating the more you dive into it. It's like archery, man. And we always say it, keep it simple, stupid.
Yeah.
Real simple shit. Learn how to shoot it. Stay right there.
Yeah.
Don't do anything crazy. Leave it that way. But we like to make shit complicated and
Yeah.
put some science and
Evolution of archery.
yeah, and then you get all frustrated and shit like, what the fuck? It was shooting fine just yesterday. Yeah, I was shooting fine before you messed with it too.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know? So keep it simple and everything. It's nice, but simple is boring to me.
It is.
You know,
Yeah.
I've never had anything that's just like somebody else's.
Yeah. I think that's like, even like growing up, like customizing your backpack, or I remember, my books from school, when you would have to put like a wrap on it.
Yeah,
And-
the paper. What do they call them? Man? Covers.
Covers.
Yeah,
Covers.
book cover.
Yeah, book cover.
Mhm.
And I would grab like a paper. Well, first there was an argument because I'm arguing with my parents, like, hey, buy me this. And they're like, I'm not spending $5 on a shiny book cover. Like,
Yeah.
I'll make you one. And it was like a grocery bag.
Yeah,
or
paper bag.
Paper bag. And
Yeah.
wrap it on there. And then I was like, draw something on it. I'm like, all right. So there I am, customizing it and trying to make it
Yeah.
different,
Yep.
And then you get into bikes, and then you're putting a can on the back of it. And
Yep,
you know,
pegs,
pegs, all
different
this
colored
stuff.
pegs. You're leaning your handlebars a little bit forward.
Yeah.
Changing
anything
sprockets,
anything to make it different from everybody
yeah,
else's.
that's mine. You know, and it goes to everything, man. I think everything I've ever owned has some kind of customization on it to where there's no other vehicle like that in here in town.
I couldn't. I don't know how people do like leases and then get a vehicle and then don't like they can't put something on it.
Dude,
like
fucking even the truck I just got, you know, the bear truck. It's unique as it is.
Yeah.
I bought shit for it before I even got it. Fucking have an awning on it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, I don't know. I just can't leave shit alone. My dad always told me that. Wait till it's paid off. Like, well,
yeah, shit. What are you gonna say about this one?
Yeah, he'd always get mad. And I was like, "Can you help me install this radio?" He's, "I told you not to take it apart till you paid the car off." Like, I don't want to wait a couple of years, bro. Like, I shouldn't tell you we chopped the springs on it.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, anyway. It's like that. The Cobalt. I don't know how many cars you've painted.
Oh yeah.
My truck, my other truck, it's lifted. It's got rims on it and stuff.
Yeah.
I just can't leave shit alone, bro. My wife gets mad at me too because I want to do stuff for her car, and she's like, "No." My son too.
Don't touch it.
Yeah, my son too. And it's like, "Hey man, I think it look cool with these rims and like lower the back end." He's like, "No, leave my truck alone."
It's like, all right, man, you're no fun.
Whatever. Yeah, just like your mom.
Go to your room. Why? I don't know.
Take your vanilla ice cream with you. Give me back my sprinkles.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's I don't know. It's everything. My bow. I've painted my bows a couple times.
Yeah.
It's like putting custom strings. Mm-hmm. We do that. We buy different wraps.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Arrow wraps.
These arrows are customized to us. So you know, you have a dozen arrows out there of shit that's people have found on the course. I can look at that dozen. Like, yeah, that's my arrow right there. And,
yeah, definitely.
So it goes through everything, you know. Cool, I mean, that brings you into the gear, dude. Like, being that everything's custom and stuff. Like, I set up my camp different from the way you set up your camp. You know what I mean? And it's like I bring different gear than you. A lot of the stuff is the same, but there's like I have to have this at my camp. I have to have this food at my camp.
You know what's cool? That's what I like about hunting with different people and like kind of seeing what they bring and what they don't bring, and be like, hey, where's your table? Oh, I don't have a table. I have this. Like, oh shit, like I can't camp without a table.
Mm-hmm.
Or seeing their setup or the chairs that they use or what gear they bring. It's like everyone's unique and different, you know. And it's like cool because you're like you get to kind of step into their process of how they do it. And it's like some of the times you like pick something up, you're like, oh dang, that's pretty freaking neat, man. Like I wouldn't have thought of that. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna use that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah. No, I mean you're exactly right, man. And it's like a lot of I think every time we go out, it's like, you know what we need, and then we don't write it down.
Nah.
And then we're old, so we don't remember.
Don't remember
until the next time we're out. Like,
we need
one of those.
Should have brought that.
But there's so many new inventions now that it's more glamping than it is camping.
Yeah, but my setup's definitely evolved into that. But even before, man, because I would take my like it would be me and typically like one other person or three of us, and I have a 12-person tent, and then 2 air up mattresses, and then I would put those in totes, and then I would use those totes as nightstands, and then you know, have a little separate room for all my gear and clothes and all that stuff, and have a little kitchen area,
like a mini house, mini cabin.
Yeah. And it's evolved a lot more because like that was when I had the truck, so I had the full bed of the truck to fill with gear. And man, I remember the last time I loaded it up, it was 6 totes back there, and now I'm like in the 4Runner. Well, the rooftop tent helps, but I think total is like 1 or 2 bags, not even totes.
Dude, if you want to make a little trailer, I have a frame at the house.
Yeah, I was telling Chewy about that.
I have the title and everything to that trailer.
Yeah,
just strip it all down, and then
I might take you up on that, man.
Yeah, just strip it all down and make you a little. You can even throw a rooftop on there.
Yeah, because that's kind of what I want to do. Is I want to do like a utility trailer on the bottom, but like that holds water, kitchen stuff, stove, gas, all that, and then on top put the rooftop tent on. So on the bottom you have storage, throw all your gear in there, and then have a kitchen, and then my awning attaches to the rooftop tent. So if I were to take it off with a 4Runner, you would have you know, shade and then have a little area where you can put tables and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It'd be pretty sick.
Yeah, it's there, man. It's there.
Yeah.
It's got the frame and everything, the title and everything to that trailer.
Cool.
But yeah, if you want to do it, because I know like those little, I don't know what they call them,
Little teardrops.
the little teardrops. They're making some now. They have bathrooms in them.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, but I don't know. I think after a long day of struggling up the mountain and stuff, and
Mhm.
going in and outs of canyons and stuff. I mean, I think if you have a comfortable place to rest at night,
Yeah.
you can do it again the next
Yeah.
morning.
That was one of the things that I was listening to the podcast with MFJJ and Brandon McDonald. They were talking about that. They were like, like in your early 20s, late teens, you go out there, you have no budget, but your stamina's better and you can tolerate a lot more.
Yeah.
Like you sleep on the ground, it doesn't bother you.
Mhm.
You miss a meal, it doesn't bother you. You sleep in, you don't sleep enough, it doesn't bother you. Your clothes is wet, it doesn't bug you that much. And then you get into your like 30s and 40s and you start to get established and you have a little bit more of a budget. And now the stuff that didn't matter, back then it matters more now. Like, man,
Fuck yeah.
a good pillow out there in the
Bro.
sleeping bag, it's a game changer. Now,
Yeah.
before I was like, I would just grab a couple of layers and my jacket and roll it up into a ball, put it under my neck, and that was good.
Yeah.
Now I'm like, shoot,
Yeah. And I always seem to forget my fucking pillow at the
Yeah.
house, and then and then I have to just throw my clothes in the sleeping bag
Yeah.
when it comes
Yeah.
in, and then make a pillow out of it. But I hate being cold, bro. I hate being cold. My bones hurt. I'm just old. And now I've realized, coming down the mountain a couple times this year is like my knees are giving me
Mhm.
up. So it's like
and it
that's one
keeps
of
you
the one of the
keeps
other
you out there
reasons.
longer too. Like if you take care of your body, and if
Yeah.
you have a good setup at camp, and it makes it less frustrating when you fail a stalk or when you have a bad day hunting. If you have a bad day hunting and you have a shitty camp, you're like, I want to go home. What the fuck am I doing out here for? I could be at home doing this. I could be at home doing that. I could be doing this. I could be doing that.
Yeah.
You
You
know,
gotta
but
find the spark, man, to a spark that is to find your reason why you're doing it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because if you having a bad camp is one of those things that's gonna drown your spark out. But
hmm
if you're just miserable, I find that it's way easier to make the excuses to come home when you're out there by yourself.
Oh yeah,
Um,
for
because
sure.
like if I'm out there with somebody else and they're hunting too, even though I want to come home, it's like I'm not gonna let them
Yeah,
down.
yeah,
I can't let them down.
yeah. It's kind of
You
like
know?
when you're in a place that's cold and you're like, are you cold? No, I'm not cold. Are you cold? No, I'm good. All right.
Yeah.
you know. But
Yeah.
but yeah, that's one of the things that with having a good setup at camp is if you have a frustrating day, you go home and you have a hot meal, you have a good place to rest and lay your head down, and if you have internet or if you have satellite or whatever, it makes it that much more comfortable. And then you're like, you know what? I'm over it.
That's gonna be the game changer, bro, because my truck has Wi-Fi.
That's sick,
So
dude.
so I can run the battery down watching YouTube.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's gonna be a game changer. But again, man, I mean, I don't know what it's gonna be like camping out with this thing because I
Yeah.
haven't done it just yet. But it's
I mean,
coming.
test it out, man.
I kind of want to take a trip up north just for the hell of it and sleep in the tent.
Yeah.
And just do some scouting for my daughter's hunt and
That'd be sick, man.
see where we go from there.
Cool. So what do you say we wrap this up, man?
Yeah.
So, we talked about setups. We talked about Sober October. If you guys haven't tried it, man, I challenge you guys to do it. Kind of recenter yourselves with that. Keep an eye out for the new bear stuff coming out. The Redeem.
The Bear Redeem.
Redeem is the one that we're looking forward to checking out.
It's a Legend series. I'm
Legend
hoping I
series.
have it soon, man. But it's it'll come in the case, and it might come with the traveling bow. We'll see. I don't know if the traveling bow. It's a
Cool.
takedown, so
Yeah.
maybe it'll stay.
Yeah,
it'll be in the case, but
It'll fit in there.
I know there's the Pelican case coming, and there's another case inside that case.
Oh, cool.
So yeah, there's a couple of things that are coming, but yeah, look out for the bear archery lineup that's
Lineup.
come out. They have 8 bows that are coming out. Trophy Ridge came out with a bunch of stuff, and I guess that's the beginning of it because I'm sure other companies are gonna be
Yeah,
dropping
we
out
still
their
haven't
lineup.
seen PSE. We still haven't seen Matthews. We still haven't seen
Yeah, and I
Bowtech.
know that the PSE is trying to break out with something because I've seen
better.
photos of
They
it.
better.
I've seen photos of it, but I haven't seen what it's called.
Yeah.
But they haven't really done anything innovative, man.
They haven't, man. And we'll save that for the next podcast because
Yeah,
I can go on about an
I
hour
think
and a half. My frustrations
next
with PSE.
episode, I think we should talk. We should know a little bit more about what do you bring to camp, or what's your go to, and how do you pick your campground.
Yeah.
I think it'd be a good topic. And if you guys out there listening have any ideas or any kind of input you guys want to throw out there, put it down in the comments and we'll go through there. But again, guys, we're trying to get to 100, so do a giveaway, maybe do a dozen arrows or maybe a gift card to somewhere. And
I'll tell you guys.
hat.
I'll tell you guys what. If you guys can leave a comment on the bottom, and we use any of your stuff on the next episode, I'll throw in a $25 gift card, and you guys can Visa gift card, and you guys can use that for whatever you guys would like. But yeah, you guys don't forget to follow, share, subscribe, DM us with some topics and questions. We'd be more than happy to answer some questions. And we'll see you guys on the next one.
Make sure you hit that little notification bell there so you know when the episodes drop.
Yeah, definitely, guys.
And tell all your friends.
Help us out here. Road to 100.
Guys, we'll kill it there, buddy.
All right. Later.
Link in my bio. Subscribe.